Hey guys, welcome back to Trending 10s. Today we're going to be looking at what you don't know about McDonald's. Before we get into the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss any of our banger uploads. Without further ado, let's get into it. At number 10, McDonald's used to own Chipotle. The Big Mac chain invested in Chipotle and helped it grow to 460 locations in '98. So most probably McDonald's was used to owning Chipotle before the time it jumped ship. McDonald's expected to have Chipotle to add drive-thrus to its restaurant, but in the end, they didn't do any of it. As the former GM, Chipotle's COO Gretchen Selfridge said to Bloomberg, "Bless their hearts, McDonald's had a lot of great suggestions and we were always polite about it. They really wanted to do drive-thrus, they really wanted us to do breakfast, but we really didn't do any of that." At number 9, the food looks frighteningly good for its age. What would you think if fast food was left unrefrigerated under a glass case? It's obvious that it would decay, right? But frightening to know McDonald's burgers and fries don't decay even if they've been left unrefrigerated for over 20 years. This was examined on April 10th, 2010, on the day of New York photographer Sally Davies' Happy Meal project. Documented what happened to fast food if left unrefrigerated under a glass case. 5 months into the experiment, the Mickey D's meal still looked edible, while KFC fries bought and stored on the same day were white and furry with mold. As of January 2016, the hamburger and fries didn't noticeably deteriorate, and it didn't deteriorate even after 20 years. Marion Nestle thought that the reason might be McDonald's would have used a lot of sodium propionate to prevent bacterial or mold growth, but Dr. Keith Warner explained that another reason might be due to the lack of moisture in the patty and bun during the steaming and toasting preparation. Without moisture or high humidity, ideal conditions for microbe growth, the burger dries out rather than rotting. At number 8, McDonald's customers love to spend time doing nothing. By the use of YouGov, a survey examined what the average profile of a customer at McDonald's looks like. Found out that Mickey D's customers tend to be females between the ages of 25 and 39 and have a discretionary income of at least $155 a month, as reported by Business Insider. Most of the McDonald's customers' favorite pastimes include sleeping, watching movies at home, playing video games, and sitting around and doing as little as possible. That's a quote. This survey clearly shows that McDonald's customers love to spend time not doing much. At number 7, the Shamrock Shake's basically corn syrup. Don't let nostalgia from this childhood favorite blind you from the cold facts. McDonald's Shamrock Shakes are blended with vanilla-reduced fat ice cream, made with corn syrup solids, shake syrup, main ingredient high fructose corn syrup, and topped with whipped cream and a cherry. While the small shake has 65 grams of sugar, the large packs in at a whopping 113 grams. We think you should shake it off. Instead, make it yourself with our Shamrock Shake recipe. At number 6, it's the world's largest restaurant chain by revenue. McDonald's total revenue earned in 2016 was $24.622 billion. Of this, $7.745 was operating income, $4.686 was net income, and $2.2043 was total equity. At number 5, many celebrities have worked for McDonald's. Some estimates suggest that approximately 1 in every 8 people living in the US has been hired by McDonald's at some point in their life. Wow. Therefore, it's hardly surprising that many celebrities worked at McDonald's before becoming famous. At number 4, they are the world's largest distributor of toys. McDonald's is not only the largest revenue earner and the largest supplier of fast food in the world, but surprisingly, they are also the largest distributor of toys in the world. McDonald's is famous for including a toy with every purchase of a child's Happy Meal. McDonald's now sells more than 1.5 billion toys across the world each year. This is more than either Hasbro or Mattel, two of the leading toy companies in the world. At number 3, McDonald's is the second largest private employer in the world. Previously, we told you that McDonald's has the largest revenue earner and toy distributor, but did you know that they're also the world's second largest private employer? Surprisingly, yeah, they are. What a brilliant multinational company. According to what BBC reported in 2012, McDonald's is the world's second largest private employer as they employ 1.8 million people. It is estimated that 1.5 million of them are working in franchises. They are only beaten by Walmart, who employs 1.9 million. The company is also the biggest private employer in the United Kingdom. The number of people employed by McDonald's is greater than the population of Philadelphia, which is home to 1.5 million people. Employees must be happy to work for this fast food chain as their oldest employee is 92. At number 2, 75 countries don't have a McDonald's. Even though McDonald's is a global presence, there are actually 75 countries in the world that don't have a single one. At present, McDonald's has restaurants in 199 countries across the globe. Some of the countries have had McDonald's in the past, but they no longer operate there. For example, Bolivia once had 14, but they were closed after a political movement to prevent the company from making a profit. Somehow, compared with other multinationals, McDonald's did capture a greater market worldwide. And at number 1, Donald Trump is a frequent customer. The former president loves the joint's double quarter pounder with cheese so much that he asked White House chefs to whip him up. And we can't say we'd recreate his go-to cheeseburger at home, too. The sandwich clocks in at 770 calories and 45 grams of fat. If you thought that meal isn't nutritionally ideal, find out what's in Trump's 2,400 calorie McDonald's order. Well guys, thanks so much for making it to the end. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to TT, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.